Welcome to Karate 360. We don't need to give you an introduction. You know where we are at, what we're doing, and what we're all about. I'm your co-host, Richard Mosdell.
And I'm Kalen Anglos.
Bring it on in there, Kalen.
Karate 360. Let's start this show. You will kick high and I will sweep low. From local to global, it's the thing that you love. Karate! San Rokumaru. We're holding our mics tonight.
We're holding
them tonight. We're not putting them on these stands.
More like flexible. Maybe eventually in the future we'll just have like some sort of ear mic. Like talking to 20,000 people
in the
time.
future.
In the future. In the far future.
2000.
2000.
I have a question for you.
Do you answer?
I would like one for sure. It'd be the polite thing to do.
Mm-hmm. When
was the last time that you had a nap?
A nap.
A daytime nap.
Love daytime naps. Normally on a Sunday or Saturday, like around 4:30, I can take a nap.
Sunday or Saturday, 4:30. Okay.
Sunday or Saturday,
you get one in a week.
Yeah. I try.
Eat that thing.
I try.
Too close.
Maybe I should put it on a stand.
I thought we were holding them tonight.
We were holding them tonight. Yeah. I like a nap. I like doing something really fun with my kids, wearing them out. They come back. They want to like have a snack, play on the iPad. I'm like, great snack. I'm down. Yeah. And I'm asleep in 3 seconds.
Yes, you have the benefit of being able to fall asleep right away.
Years of practice, my friend.
Can you fall asleep anywhere? Like, can you fall asleep?
Pretty much.
Oh, I envy that.
But I mean, some things need, like I need like eye shade,
right,
and stuff. But pretty much, if I really need to, I'm up.
That's pretty good. The reason I ask is today, for the first time in a long time, I had a nap.
You had a nap.
I had a couple of cancellations in my trainings this morning, and now that I'm living closer to downtown,
you made it home.
I thought, I'm gonna go home and try and have a nap here.
Yes.
So I went home, and it was the most glorious thing.
Totally.
I woke up, I thought, wow, I feel so good. I can do anything, and I went back and got some more work done, and just started pounding things out. And started.
So how long was it?
It was about, I dozed in and out. I would say I probably got a solid 30 minutes.
See, those are good.
Yes.
Because when I take a nap, like I like an hour, but as you go further in, you go for like, then you're sluggish after.
Yes. I was probably in bed for an hour, but probably only sleeping for about half hour, 35 minutes.
It's that like nice, like 15 minutes to 30 minutes where it's a deep sleep. Yes. You wake up, you're like, yeah, I nailed it. I did it.
Yeah. Yes. I kind of came to, I woke up and I thought, did I really fall asleep? And I just noticed there was a huge drool pile in my pillow. I was like, yes, I did. Good.
This is important. Good for recovery.
Yeah, totally.
Good for regeneration.
I mean, we know that it's more sleep the better, but well, maybe not the better, but you definitely want to get a lot of sleep, and often you don't, right?
Yes.
So it's nice to kind of get that nap in when you can. I'm a team nap.
You're on team nap? Good. Yeah. I'm on team nap and team sleep. I think it's not about sleeping less. It's doing better when you're awake.
Yeah, being able to do better when you're awake. Yeah.
I had someone recently say like, I heard about this pill. Like you take this pill, you only have to sleep like 3 hours a night.
Oh, yeah?
It's not that you have to sleep 3 hours a night. It's like you got to stop binge watching TV on the hours you're awake.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Just get into a groove.
Do you know what sleep hygiene is? You know what that is?
I have heard this term.
It's just basically a routine that you would get into before going to bed. So like getting your body ready for bed type thing. Like you brush your teeth, you wash your face, whatever, have a shower, doing the same thing every night at the same time. So your body gets used to when you start that thing, it's starting to shut down. Other things is like don't use your phone, no lights when you're in bed and that kind of stuff. Just general guidelines to help you sleep better.
Yeah, I have a really good one for that one. Do you want to hear it?
Just
I close my eyes
and count to 3 and you're out. Yeah. But I totally don't follow.
Karate people, this is important for karate people because a lot of us train late.
That's for sure.
A lot of us train late. We're in the dojo till 9, 9:30, sometimes 10. So then and a lot of people eat late.
Yes.
So they're eating late, and then you're going home, and you're like, well, okay, I'm supposed to have my go home 2-3 hour routine of like read, watch a movie, hang out, surf the net, like whatever. But like, I really have to be in bed in like 45 minutes.
Yes.
Get ready for tomorrow.
I get that. I mean, after we're out of here and I get home, it's like, okay, maybe eat something if there's something there, or get ready and go to bed. Like we just got to go for it.
Yeah. So this is common in the karate world.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So there we go. Speaking of training and going, so tonight in class we had, I think there was 15 or 16 people in the sports karate class, which was good. And did you see how many people stayed till after? There was 10 of them. 10 of the 15 people in class stayed after and worked out.
Yes, that's right.
That was awesome. That was
Yes.
awesome.
I actually walked out and I was like, there's people popping out everywhere.
Yeah, right.
Like every corner, there's someone working out. They're doing
after
something.
class and still working. They were hitting the bag and doing their kata and working out in the gym. Awesome.
Well, it says something like, first, they're enjoying your classes.
Yeah.
And second, they love the tribe that we've been trying to create, where it's not just us teaching them, it's the tribe interacting with each other and us creating a space. And I always wanted to have a community center like location, which we could stay open, get open early, stay open late, and people could just train and it'd be available.
Yes, yeah.
No, it was great. And then you just see this, those are the same people that are improving.
Yeah, totally.
They're spending that time.
Some people, even some of the younger people that have started to come to the sports karate class, like Faith and those type of people, they're really improving. Like they're starting to catch up to someone like the brown black belts who've been competing for a while.
No,
right?
exactly.
Like, it's awesome to see.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just time, like
putting in
the
effort.
Work.
Yeah,
putting in the work, putting the effort, and also being patient. I keep telling them, be patient.
Patient and persistent.
Like last weekend we had the Saddle Cup. Actually, I forgot to put this down on the list, but we went to the.
Well, we talked about the Saddle Cup in the last episode. Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because we did it afterwards.
That's right.
Right. So we've just been trying to tell them, be patient. Don't expect a lot of big results. Go out there, fight the tough fight. And you can see they all just came back.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was good to see for sure.
I love it.
There you go. What else is going on with your karate world?
Karate world, Kenzen swag.
Kenzen swag is here. The shirts look nice.
The shirts look nice. And by the way, if you missed the shirts, we're going to now, as of next week, stock every size of shirt and hoodie and the bag.
Nice.
All the time. At the end of the week, whatever we're out, we'll just order it again. We got a great deal with Rodney.
Awesome.
And it looks great. It's funny because like parents walk up and go, he was wearing the shirt all day, and he could wear his his hoodie to his swim practice.
Yeah.
Put it on after swimming.
Awesome.
And so it's great that the name of the karate club's out there. But I just like the fact that they're proud to wear it. It's their club.
Well, it's good quality too. Like I think sometimes, certain gyms, I'm not going to say any, in particular, will sometimes cheap out on their swag. Like they'll just get the real generic $2 shirts and whatever, throw their logo on it. And it's like, you don't even feel good wearing it. Like it's just kind of falling off you and it's not great. But the ones that you've picked, that you guys got, they look good. Like they're really nice. Yeah, I'm quite impressed actually.
The hot pink is hot.
The hot pink? I haven't seen the hot pink.
Holy cow. Like you need sunglasses.
Really? It's like fluorescent?
It's like fluorescent.
We're going to be the brightest team at the tournament.
Not a lot of people. We had like 7 colors they could choose from.
Okay.
Black, purple.
You're not going to go through all 7.
Green. No, those 3 look the best.
Okay.
Black, purple, green. What else happened? Oh, we're having a TV giveaway. Did we talk about this before?
Not on the podcast we have.
You can win a TV.
A TV?
That's 50 inch.
Tell us all about it, Richard.
I'll tell you all about it, ladies and gentlemen. And if you... Okay, I told you guys about how we won that survey.
You won a survey.
Yeah, Kenzen won a survey. Did we talk about that?
We didn't talk. We might have talked about it, but tell us about the survey.
Kenzen won a survey. It's the friendliest karate club in our city.
Really? When did that survey get made?
When we made it.
Wow.
I know. We made it up and we promoted it. We've made up the survey that we're the friendliest.
There you go.
And if you share that copy of that picture, that whole ad thing on your Facebook page, we will give you 1 entry ticket for the draw to win the TV.
And what's the Kenzen Facebook page?
KenzenSportsKarate.com.
That's KenZen sportskarate.com.
That's right.
Or on Facebook.
On Facebook, yes. And so on the Facebook one, and then if someone comes to the club, they get 4 entries. If the person joins, they get 10 entries in the TV for the TV. And we had someone dragging like 3 friends in a day.
Really?
Like, these 3 friends are never going to join karate, but they're here.
They want that TV. Oh, exactly. You know what? I need to ask too. Is this open to club instructors as well?
Yes, just not owners.
Okay.
So you're safe and clear.
I'm in the clear.
In the clear.
Okay.
Yep. And it's funny. I think next year we'll do something different because this year the kid's like, Dad, it's a TV. He's like, yeah, I'm going to win it.
Yeah, the dads are more.
Dad's like, I'm winning that.
You bring all your friends.
You can have that tiny little 33-inch thing for your room. 33-inch. Back in the day when 33-inch was like, that's the
enormous
biggest thing ever.
Yeah.
So that's happening. And yourself?
It's just been a busy week with the move and stuff, trying to get everything organized at the new place. Lots of trainings coming this weekend. I've confirmed now with boxing, though, Boxing BC, I'm going to have December 16th. So what's that, 2 weeks, I guess, from now? A little bit over 3 weeks, I guess, is going to be their physical demands analysis. So looking at what it takes to actually perform in boxing. I think we're going to have about 20 athletes from the island and also the mainland training in downtown Victoria. Again, strapping on heart rate monitors, seeing how hard they can punch. We got a force transducer. No, it's going to be at a club downtown.
What's the date?
December 16th. December 16th.
I want to come see that.
Yeah, you should, for sure. Totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
you should come down for sure. It's going to be really good. We got Bob P., the head coach of Boxing BC, is going to be there, as well as the president of Boxing Canada. Ryan O'Shea,
I'm definitely
going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. So that's coming down. So just getting ready for that. And then just some other school stuff. You know, I realized I've been so busy the last few weeks. There's a couple things that I haven't quite ticked off that I was supposed to get done this term, just in terms of papers I'm supposed to get right and studies I'm supposed to start. So that's happening, but it's been busy for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool to be able now to be getting other combat sport athletes in a room and just seeing like, not only how they're going to do in terms of fitness,
yes,
but also in terms of attitude.
Yeah, totally.
You know, like,
and so far it seems like the coaches have really bought in. Like they're all in on this.
Wow.
Like they really wanted something like this. So I think it's going to be great. Yeah.
This is
athletes reply.
This is incredible. When you think boxing, you're going to do this for Boxing Canada.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Next, 3 or 4 years now, it's going to be, you'll be a strength and conditioning coach for like some big famous boxing athlete or something like that.
Maybe, you never know. We'll see what happens.
Take me to Vegas, man. Take me to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas. We're going to Disneyland.
Well, there's this term that I've been playing around with this week.
Okay.
The sizzle of the steak.
Sizzle of the steak.
When the sizzle sound is really coming from the oil on the pan beside the steak,
yes,
is actually not doing anything for cooking the steak except catch your attention that there's a great steak being cooked.
Okay.
Okay. And
that's your theory?
Yeah. This is an old marketing term.
Okay.
Okay. So in karate clubs, in karate events, what is the sizzle on the steak? So for example, the board breaking demo at a tournament, totally unnecessary.
Oh, for sure.
But it's the sizzle of the steak.
Yes, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
A little shine. Same with like the cinder block breaking, that kind of thing.
Exactly. It's like when you get a shoe shine. You ever had a shoe shine by a professional shoe shine?
I did in an airport one time. I don't know if he was a professional, but
well, if you're paying him money, he's professional.
Fair enough.
There you go.
Him money, so.
Paying him money, he's professional.
Probably
when
too
they
much.
When they snap the cloth on your shoe,
yeah,
there's no meaning. They're not snapping the wax deeper into the leather.
That's true.
What they're doing is giving you the sizzle of the steak.
Okay.
They're letting you know you've had a professional massage, a professional shine.
Okay.
Right? And they're letting everybody else in the airport know that you're getting your shoe shine.
And they also should get the sizzle.
Should feel, that's sizzle and steak. So that's kind of like the board breaking at a tournament. That's like us in a karate class. We would play games, but some of the games are really karate specific, so they relate to what we're doing in karate.
Sure.
But some games are just fun mental games.
Yeah.
It's the sizzle. That's sometimes why the kids are like, can we play a game? Can we play a game? We will play a game.
There you go.
But you got to work out hard to earn it.
And you got to listen.
So put the sizzle on the steak.
I like that. Now, did I see at the Sato Cup, was there some kind of human sushi wars?
Yes, there was a human sushi war.
And what was that?
You have now entered a club of many people who are asking the same question.
I'm sure I am.
So think of a big cushion cut and painted like pieces of sushi.
Yes, okay.
You strap it around you, you turn around, and then you run backwards at people and try and push them out. So it's
like reverse sumo almost?
It's like reverse sumo.
With a sushi suit.
Where you're pushing
sushi suit
against cut foam painted sushi images.
Now,
and Owen and Grant did do it, and it was my fault that got them into it, but they looked like they had a great time.
Okay, so this was probably an attempt at a sizzle, but
yeah, it was. What's under a sizzle?
Yeah, I don't know.
But you know
Maybe
what?
The oven wasn't on.
It wasn't. But you know what? I thought it was great that the guys at Saddle Cup tried it, because you got to try everything.
For sure. How do you know if it works?
And some people are just cracking up, and then it was a little bit of a break.
So
in
maybe
the
it's
team.
worth it anyways.
So yeah, it was fine.
There you go. Hey, what's going on this weekend?
We have our styles technical seminar here at Kenzen. The highest ranking instructors in our style are coming. Noma Sensei.
What's that going to entail? What's going to be involved there? I mean, I know, but tell everybody else.
Standing basics, moving basics, kata, 2-person drills, all in the original Wado style.
Okay.
And everyone's going to be practicing and to get better at it. And eventually, when they go for their black belt test, they're going to really, really, really know the little details.
Okay, so there's no actual black belt test this
There
weekend.
is a black belt test this weekend.
Oh, there is?
Yes, we have one person from our club going, and Sophia.
Oh, Sophia. Okay. Yeah.
Craig's daughter.
Yeah.
And she's been training hard. She's been doing like a black belt camp the last 12 weeks.
Nice. Good.
And she's going to go for it. So we're cheering her on, and hopefully, we told her like a lot of people don't pass the first round. You have to do once or twice or 3 times.
I didn't pass my first black belt test.
Yeah. I have failed as many of them as I have passed.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we're training her. She's been in almost every single day working on it. So
Great.
Yeah, she's in good spirits.
Good.
And that's what's happening. If someone wants to come and see what a real black belt exam is like, they're welcome to peek their head in. It might only be her, so we might do it Saturday night instead of Sunday morning. So
okay.
Yep.
There you go. We got a funny comment here on the Facebook page.
Hit me.
Ashton, we were talking about the mics. Ashton Callahan said, "Please do a mic drop at the end of the
If we can be smart enough to own it.
I kind of feel like, like just singing in this thing, lifting it up. I don't even know what to do with this thing here.
Yeah, I'm having a karaoke moment here.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you gonna break out the song right now?
I've yelled too many classes today and haven't had enough tomato juice to.
Okay.
Yes,
But
but
do your warm ups. How now, brown cow?
I have a warm up song. That's Summer '69.
Summer '69.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can't tell me what your actual karaoke song is.
Oh, you'll never hear it until you come to Japan. We have a regimental song.
Okay.
There's
Wait. Who's we?
If you
Is this a duet?
It is a wonderful song that more than 2 people can appreciate.
Okay.
I cannot tell you what it is, but in Japan, the professional karate foreigners who are professional karate instructors, who are my friends, we came up with a regimental song.
Okay.
The greatest song that has ever been recorded.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
For singing as a regimental song.
Okay.
It is. Let me just say this, and there are people listening to us right now, like Pete, who are nodding their heads.
Okay.
Okay.
So he knows.
It is. Everyone goes, okay, like, you guys are gonna sing like John Bon Jovi. Or
That was my first guess.
10 times better.
Wow.
10 times.
Whoa.
So the reaction.
That's
I'm
bold.
trying to think of like
That's
who.
a bold statement.
Nick. Nick has experienced regimental song.
Oh yes, I remember
we
because
made him a member.
we had this conversation one time, and I wasn't totally buying in. And this was when Nick was in Japan. You're
That's
like,
right.
I'll call Nick right now. And I was like, no. You're like, no, I'm dialing.
I'm dialing.
Nick
Yeah,
right now. Like, Nick, tell Kaylin about that song. It's great, right? It's pretty funny.
Yeah, he wrote back. It's the greatest song you'll ever sing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Anyways, should we dive into a little bit more karate news?
We should, but remember, when you go to Japan, you're gonna be singing a lot of karaoke. It's
perfect.
karate and karaoke.
Karate and karaoke. It's what more do you need?
Then it's global. Let's talk about this global news.
Okay, so you had this one. You found this one. The explanation of the Youth Olympic Section 2 non-NOC members pre-day qualifying event. What's this all about?
Everybody has been shocked, worried, appalled, confused when last year the Olympics said everybody's going to get a chance in the karate world to try out for the Olympics.
That's right.
Remember?
Yes.
They said everybody.
Everybody.
You can find it on the WKF website. And it made everyone go like, why am I even trying out for the national team if one day there'll be a qualifying event and I can just go for it?
Yes.
Like that's really going to help. But
yeah,
I'm just going to skip all the international competitions.
I don't even need those.
I don't need those. I'm just going to train my dojo, hit the bag, and I'm just going to fly to wherever it is.
That's all you need.
Pay the $1,000 and give it a try. So anyway, and so at various levels, they've been saying, well, what does it mean? What does it mean?
What does it all mean?
So exactly. So last week we read the qualification system. The Youth Olympic Games in Buenos Aires in October of 2018. There's a qualifying tournament at the end of June in Croatia.
That's right.
The tournament, the actual qualification tournament, is on the 30th. right?
Of June?
Of June.
Okay.
That's the actual one.
Okay.
And you can go as a WKF ranked athlete from your national team in, top 50 or whatever. I think it is. However, and it said, I'm going to read this because it's really confusing, but I now have the answer.
Okay.
Hang on, folks.
So you're going to read it. It's
Hang on.
confusing.
I'm not going to be a cliffhanger.
So this is
here.
going to be confusing.
It's going to sound confusing. I'm going to explain it.
Go for it.
Athletes not yet qualified through WKF points and not belonging to the National Olympic Committee of the athletes qualified through the WKF points for each weight category will be allowed to compete in a first phase of this qualification tournament. So that means if you're not on your national team and you don't have any WKF points,
yes,
and you can go to this tournament on the day before the qualification tournament to try and get the top 2 placing.
Right.
So the next day you can go to the qualification tournament. However, hang on with me.
Hang on to your hats. If you're not confused already.
If your National Olympic Committee is not part of the WKF. There are countries in the WKF whose national federation recognized by the WKF is not in that country's National Olympic Committee. That means there's another karate organization that government recognizes.
Okay.
Not the WKF.
Okay. So
it's for those athletes.
So if you are recognized by if you are a National Olympic Committee,
for example, let's go. Karate Canada is recognized by the National Olympic Committee of Canada.
So if you're on that, you can't go this route.
That's right.
You have to go.
Canadians, Americans, British, French, Japanese, you can't go this qualification.
You have to go through the process.
You got to make the national team. You got to go to the WKF events.
Get your WKF points. Okay.
If you're in a country, and I think there are some communist countries like this where there's a national federation which is linked to the WKF.
Okay.
And you're in it, and you may even be in that unofficial national team. It is not recognized by that country's National Olympic Committee. So that means the WKF is not recognized in that country officially.
Okay.
Even though there are clubs and organizations that are tied to the WKF because they have a different karate group that country recognizes.
Okay.
Those athletes have a chance.
Okay. I see.
And they would kind of like basically national team athletes. They're just not part of the official government system.
So that's what they mean by everybody's going to have a chance.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see. I gotcha.
That's what the explanation was to me.
Okay.
So if you're, for example, if Karate Canada wasn't part of the Canadian Olympic Association, but there was a Karate Canada that was tied to the WKF, you got a shot.
Okay. Cleared that up. It was confusing.
It was confusing, and it's still slightly confusing, but that's the answer that I got.
And this is for what we know, the Youth Olympic Games
in
2018. But as we talked about last week, that's kind of like the trial run,
most likely
feel me out type thing. For the actual Olympics in 2020.
Exactly. This is the pilot project to see how it works.
Right.
These are for 16, 17-year-old athletes, and we'll see. So, to those people out there who are like, the WKF is screwing everybody over, I'm wasting all my time. You're not wasting your time. You're not being screwed over. You're definitely going through the right process. Keep at it. Remember, this isn't like the NHL or the NBA or something where there's like 1,000 or 2,000 professional athletes.
That was good though. You
was that good? Yeah. MLB.
Very good.
Wait.
What's the football one?
Football is
American football.
NFL.
Oh, very good, Richard.
Ooh.
Wow.
I was sweating there.
Right there.
Yeah. So this is not a big world of athletes.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's the thing.
So there it is. They got the chance too.
And we last week we put up the that thing, this qualification thing. There's like 22 WKF events in 2018.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's
packed.
huge.
It's packed for sure.
There's gonna be a youth
more
league.
Than ever before. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Speaking of WKF events, coming up, what is it this weekend, November 25th to 26th. So if you're listening to this on Monday, it was this past weekend. But November 25th, 26th is the final K1. It is Series A of the year, and it's going to be in Okinawa.
That's right.
The 800 competitors from 67 countries right now are registered. There's going to be world
800
champions.
competitors?
800 competitors.
Wow.
That's what it says.
Well,
yeah.
once they went to that point system, you
Yes.
have to get so many points in Series A to get up to the K1, right?
That's right. Yeah. So this is the
Suddenly
last one
got
of the
more
year.
popular.
Being in Okinawa, obviously they're expecting the host country to do quite well, as they have at all of the K1 events this year. But the big players are going to be there. It sounds like Rio Kiuna has already signed up. Actually, looks like Damian Quintero from Spain is also going to be there.
This could be the last year it's in Okinawa too.
Oh, yeah, really?
Next year's in Tokyo.
Okay.
I think they'll use 2018, 2019. We'll be in Tokyo as a warm-up for the 2020 games.
Right, okay.
Yep.
No, that's awesome. Kiyoshi Shimizu is going to be there, Araga. So a lot of the top athletes from Japan are going to be there. No mention of our guy, Rafael Agaev, if he's going to be there, but there is going to be top athletes there. Hold on, it says here, karate stars Rafael Agaev of Azerbaijan and Sarah Cardin of Italy, as well as Stanislav Haruna of Ukraine. Are registered to shine? There you go. So we are going to have
live streaming.
Well, yeah, they got the whatever WKF.net or whatever.
Exactly.
Thing. So there you go. That's coming up this weekend. So if you're listening to this right now or not, go back and look at it and watch. Tune in this week. It's going to be a big event for sure. 800 competitors.
We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, we'll break it down the results. That'll be, like I said, the last one of the year.
Holy cow!
There you go. And then of course next weekend, December 2nd and 3rd for us Canadian West Coast people is the BC Provincial Championships.
This is important because it's the strongest team in the country.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
I mean, if you want the best tournament in the country, this is what you got to be watching.
Right, you got to be watching.
It's also going to be live streamed.
Yes, that's right. On Sport Data, right?
I don't know how they're doing it this time.
Not on Sports Data, but
Sport
it's going to be through, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's going to be next weekend, December 2nd and 3rd.
We
We'll
will
have
be
about
there.
400 athletes there. Saturday is going to be the competition. Sunday is going to be the elite competition. Saturday will be everybody else. So we'll be there.
You're coaching?
I'll be coaching.
I'm officiating?
Yeah, you're officiating.
I am.
Okay, awesome. They roped you in, eh?
They roped me in.
Yeah.
I get to do Senshu for the first time.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes.
That's very good. You know what's a good way not to have to referee at any of the events?
How's that?
Just fail your test.
No, or don't bring your uniform.
Or don't bring your uniform.
Like, I left my
they'll
suit.
find one for you.
Oh,
they can always find one for you.
They did that at Camp River. They're like, we've got a couple extra jackets.
I'm sure they do. Yeah. I only have.
If you organize an event, you don't have to do it.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
But then, you got to organize the event.
But then you got to organize the event.
It's a little bit different on the times.
As you would know. I did a officials clinic, I think when I was 17 or 18.
Okay.
I can't remember. And at that point, there was two parts. You had to do like a written part, and then you actually had to do the applied part.
Yep.
I passed one, but failed the other. I don't remember which one. And I thought, I guess I won't be a referee then.
That's hilarious.
So
that's hilarious.
Now I'm coaching. So there we go. That's this week's Karate Global News. All right, let's dive into a little bit of technical tactical. Take it away.
Own your karate.
Own it.
Own it.
What do you mean?
Own your karate. It's yours. Not someone else's karate.
Okay.
Own it. I have this thing where for a while I was like, are you balancing? Are you just standing there and balancing on those legs? Or are you actually using your muscles?
Yes. Okay.
And that was working for a while. Kids were like, oh, Sensei, I'm using my muscles. Yeah, but like both knees are locked straight and you're tipping over on your heels.
So are you really using your muscles?
Are you drunk?
Yeah.
So, so then this week, other than like our standard stuff of like just going over social stuff, like, how telling the truth is important. The kids call it the triple T's.
The triple T's. Telling the truth is important.
Yeah, tell the truth.
I got it.
And so owning your karate has been a big one because we've just had a bunch of belt tests in the after school program and before. And people look at me like, yeah, pass me. Like, why should I pass you? Right? You're track your hands in the wrong place and your front knee's not bent. And they're like, oh, yeah, I say it every class and I hear you. Well, you have to own it.
Yeah.
You've got to own it. And I think when you talked about at the beginning here, where there's like 16 athletes, 16 people doing the sports karate class and 10 stayed late to train for half an hour.
That's owning
or
it.
Longer.
Yeah.
That's owning it.
That's owning it.
That's owning it. Signing up for the technical seminar this weekend. That's owning it.
Sure. Yeah.
Own your karate.
Yeah.
And so people, it's like in business, they want like the magic pill because they're not patient.
Mm-hmm.
I have a magic pill. practice.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, think about it. Videotape yourself. Yeah. Since we put the videos up of all the katas, I think we're at like 67 or 70 views. I like looked at them the other day. Like there's like over 150 members in the club. You guys should all be watching it every day.
For sure.
It's been like 1,000 views by now.
Yeah. When I was competing, for elite competition years ago, I had a sports psychologist at one point through the university in Nanaimo, and he used to always say, you want to be a student of the game. That was something I always said, be a student of the game, and that kind of relates to what you're talking about. Is don't just do your karate to do it. Become a student of the game. Become a student of karate. Look at those videos. Watch yourself. Compare yourself. Always try to improve. And yeah, like you said, just own it. Own it. I like it.
Yeah. And then they kind of looked at me like, I don't know which way to turn in this kata, or I don't know. Have you owned it?
Yeah.
You got to own it.
You should know.
You should know. You got to make it up. So that's been the theme this week. And it's neat because you actually see people improve and sometimes little triggers like that are really helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
So own it, spend the extra time, think about it. We gave out all the evaluations forms again this week. And that's my technical tip. Own your karate.
I like it.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. My fitness training tip of the week. And this is about, this is how you should go about peaking for performance, whether it's performance in a competition, whether it's for a belt test, or whether it's just for any type of performance. This is what's called periodization for karate performance. Basically, when you put together, like we do with the BC team, we do year-long training plans.
Yep.
That's basically a periodization plan where you're scaling the intensity of your technical training, your training in the gym, your mental training, whatever you're doing. When you periodize for karate performance, you want to, so we'll just break down the technical in terms of the karate specific training and then your supplementary stuff that you do in the gym. Mm-hmm. You want to start, early in your season or early, several months before the competition or before the belt test. You can at that point be quite heavy in the gym. You can be doing a lot of stuff in the gym, doing all your squats and your deadlifts and all your type of stuff, and still obviously doing your technical training, but making it very technical, where you're trying to really walk through the moves, make sure you have everything, so it's not really hard on your body, but your mind's probably working more so. And then as it gets closer and closer to the competition or to the belt test, you start making that transition. So about halfway, you're spending half your time doing gym stuff in the gym and stuff being karate specific, and now it's going to be a little less technical and a little bit more on the physical and making sure that you really have everything that you need to tick off, and then as it gets closer to the actual performance, your intensity in your gym and that kind of stuff, the intensity goes up in terms of you're actually doing more, you're lifting more weight, but the volume goes down, so you're doing much less of it. So you might only be doing a couple reps of each just to maintain your muscles going in as you've trained them. But in the technical part, as it gets closer, obviously that gets very, very heavy, and now you're doing a lot of all these different things that go into karate, agility and technical and timing and all this different stuff before the competition or before the belt test. That's when that's quite heavy. And so basically one starts high, the gym, the supplementary stuff, the technical stuff starts a little bit lower early on, and then they just kind of switch so that by the end you're doing mostly technical stuff.
Is there a dip just before the competition or the belt test?
There should be. That's a good question.
Tapering?
Tapering. That's right. There should be. I mean, again, depends on how long your training program is, but usually at least about a week should be some kind of tapering where you're doing maybe once or twice at most in the gym and kind of resting on a lot of the stuff. And 2 or 3 days prior to the competition, you should be doing maybe like 20 minutes of sport specific stuff only. And that's about it. High intensity, like going hard, but only doing it for about 20 to 30 minutes leading up to the competition or the event. So you let the body really recuperate. That's right. And let the mind be hungry by the time of the tournament. The idea is to get your muscles conditioned early in the season or early in the plan. And then by the end, they should be already conditioned. Now you're just maintaining it with high intensity, but low volume, like low duration, only 20, 30 minutes. That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. So that's how you would do it, periodization for anything really, but specifically in this case for sport, for karate. That's awesome. There you go. Right on. All periodization. Right. Periodization. Well, that just about wraps up this episode of the Karate 360 podcast.
So soon?
So soon.
I'm ready to give you another topic.
I know.
I'm ready to rock.
We're just flying on here. A couple upcoming tournaments we can talk about, as we already did.
Sure.
This weekend, November 25th, 26th, Series A in Okinawa. We will discuss the results of that next week. The BC Provincial Championships next weekend, December 2nd and 3rd. What else we got, Richard?
There is the Olympics for kids in BC, which is called the BC Games. Winter is in the
BC
fall.
Winter Games, yeah.
Winter's in the fall, BC Winter Games in the fall, and BC Summer Games are in the summer. Karate and Judo, being all-around year sports, are in the Winter Games. There are 8 zones in our province, and our zone on the island here, Zone 6, has its qualifier December the 9th.
Okay.
And this is one where we're doing Kumite by height.
That's right. Yeah. And you said you found a really good height chart from the World Health Organization?
World Health Organization
Yeah.
growth chart for Canada, and it matches exactly the registration info coming in.
That's great.
In terms of median
That's
height.
good.
So 155, was it 156 centimeters
Yeah.
break even for the boys, taller and shorter division, and 157 for girls.
Awesome. And then, like I said, that's it for Series A, K1 in Okinawa, November 25th this weekend. But the first one next year, looking forward, K1, the Premier League starts off in Paris, France, January 26th and 28th. So that's coming up fast, almost December.
2018 is going to be a big year.
It's going to be huge. We got lots happening.
Last World Championships
yeah, that's
before the Olympics.
Yeah, it's going to be huge.
Everyone needs the points as they're looking at the. I mean, this qualifier here for the Youth Olympics is the end of end of June before the October event.
Okay.
So they'll probably have a qualifier in 2020 that's like 3 or 4 months before the event. So
good. Yeah.
This is amazing.
There it
This
is.
is really actually going to happen.
It's happening.
All right.
It's almost December. It's crazy.
Holy cow.
I know. Christmas is coming.
Christmas.
Crazy. All right. Well,
Christmas.
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 Well, thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Karate 360 podcast. My name is Kalen Anglos.
I'm Richard Mosdell.
And we'll talk to you guys next time.
Absolutely.
Ready?
Ready.
Sanrokumaru. Wait.